We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show, where one rule is the end is nigh. I am your host today, Bumpy McSquigums, and we're deep on into the old, well, I won't say the Haven campaign because that's what it feels like, but we're deep into midway, a little bit past midway. I'm not entirely certain, but the Academy campaign, the final campaign for Might and Magic Heroes 5. No, it's HOM 5. It is before the Switch, which, again, a lot of people are super angry about. I am used to it being Heroes of Might and Magic. HOM makes sense. Now it's like Mho or Mho, whatever. It's just not as enjoyable. Or Mamho, I guess? Or it would be Might and Magic Heroes. So just be Mam. There you go. You gotta get the sound. Alright, so HOM, right? But theoretically, if you're trying to keep the Might and Magic IP, I guess, alive, that probably should be the front and center thing. So you would have Might and Magic whatever, and then Might and Magic what, you know, like Might and Magic, and then you'd have Might and Magic whatever spin-off. Anyway, let's do things. Let's do stuff. It's fine, probably. What are we doing with you? You're just coming down for the very first time in the history of mankind? I didn't even visit that, even though it was directly next to it, because I am so incredibly good at this game. Boy, howdy, let me tell you what. Alright. I have no idea how this is going to go, to be 100% perfectly honest. Could go fine, could go disastrously poor. I don't know if I need Findon to have more folk or not. I don't know, might as well check this. Kind of want that, and I think I'm going to kind of get that. Because we are at this stage. We are at the stage where I can do these things, probably, potentially. And I did initially see and want this for Heem, so please tell me you had space. Yeah! Alright, so our spell power now is actually 28. So, theoretically, and hopefully, we're going to be doing a lot more damage than we have in the past. Still don't know if I should, like, send Godric back to do other thing. I wish, man. I wish I could bring 100 and whatever of you guys along. That would have been the dream. Alright, there's no reason to go back that way. I suppose we can go down here. And Findon's real light on overall actual troops, so that's a thing that exists. That was potentially problematic. You know what I haven't continued to do, which I could, is I could get a few more mage guild situations. Speaking of which, I mean, I did go here, right? Do we know what spells we had available? Just first tier, huh? Okay. What about this one? Word life. No. Puppet Master and Blindness are pretty good, though. Well. You know, we may be prolonging things a little bit here. So if I can get Resurrection, which I don't know that I can, or that I can even use it, but if I can get Resurrection, that might be something worth doing. Maybe. I'm going to meet up with Godric. I'm going to probably split the forces and give him a 50-50 split. I know overall it's going to weaken Zahir more than it's going to do anything. But I think them having split forces is probably the better overall play for both. Ideally, once again, it would just be better to have them both have the same, larger amount of forces, but that's okay. Alright, Godric's gonna go do this and head off to get the treasure loot and whatnot. And I suppose we'll maybe head down? I'm not real sure. Goodbye. Because again, he does better with the troops, right? So even giving him more troops, we can do more with less troops, in theory, with Zahir. But, again, you need some troops to be able to actually survive what's going down. That's what I figured. Alright. Cool. You learning anything, buddy? Findin? No? Oh, okay. At some point, Zahir and Findin need to meet too, because I think Zahir can pass on some knowledge. Some knology ends, or something, I don't know. Well, we know there's a big grift down at the bottom over there. Oh, this really is like that. Okay. I thought it went a little bit more than it did. Yeah, that's fine. How does one get to that? Oh, up through there. Okay, I see. I see. I do indeed. Alright. Now it's going to take us a little bit of wandering around time to get everything done. Findin, you just hang out, buddy. We believe in the you that believes in yourself, my friend. Alright. And Cursplotchity, and Skip, and another Cursplotchity. What do you got for me? Nothing, Findin? Really? You just know all the spells already, buddy? That's just a thing that you do? Alright, free baby experience. We will take it. We will fight the griffins, apparently. They want to do battle with us. I suppose we can let that be a thing that happens. Sure. Fat babies. Yeah, why not? That's fine. You're a bit stronger than I would have thought. Alright, well, you're dead, and potentially the other griffins are dead too. No, not quite. But don't you worry. Wouldn't it be terrible if, like, you finished up your level? You know what, I'm going to do that. You finished up your level with your griffins, like, off-map, and then they're just, like, they flew away and they were freed, and you're like, oh no, and you, like, lost all your griffins. Like, you'd have to cautiously use that skill, otherwise you lose the griffins. They're like, oh, well, I could swoop down, but there's no reason to now. Alright, well, I guess we're free. What an awful, awful addition that would make. Definitely not something you should do. If you're gonna patch the game this many years later, Ubisoft, please don't do that. That would be a terrible idea. Definitely don't listen to that one. Funny, though. Oh. Oh, really? Really? Boom, 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 boom. Muffins. I'm doing the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Don't think about it too much. I think I was looking at the crystal on the left, and I'm like, yeah, I can trade some of those, and then that's what I started swapping for. Well, that was horribly inefficient and sort of depressing. No, I'm okay with doing 3. Okay, well. What a load of malarkey. Okay, I don't need you, and honestly, I can't afford you right now. I mean, I could, if I really wanted to. I think I can wait. Alright, end the turn. So they all max out at like level 4? Really? You're gonna make me fight this? Fight babies! Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Big ol' horsey murder. I like it. Okay. So, now we need to, I think, head to here with you. We'll have Findon flag you down and chase you or something at some point. It'll be fine. I am a little concerned because I think we're all going to have different fights that we're going to need to do. And as such, stuff's going to get real weird. Why is there only one alchemist lab in the entire, like, place? I don't understand. It's fine. Alright, Zahir. Head on by. Might have you stop off. Okay, what'd you teach me? Missile deflect. Again, I don't know what I need to do with our boy Findon here. Let me guess. Oh, well, you're not going to make it anyway. Yeah, we'll fight the guards. Alright, this should be probably the last battle we actually have to fight. Because of so many reasons. The vast majority of said reasons, pretty straightforward. Can this kill him? You know what? Let's try it. I don't think it's got the damage. Oh, it does. 200 damage. Nice. So the rest of the battles that we could potentially fight would be... Why is this one grayed out? Oh, because it costs alchemical things. Gotcha. Okay, well, all right, hold on. That poses an interesting question then, too. Do we have, like, a resource hub or something? Yes, we do. All right. Well, that's what we're getting next time. Up our mercury consumption. What? Nothing? Any of the other battles are going to be stuff that, like, randomly spawns in, potentially. And they should not actually want to fight us. They should just be like, oh my god, please don't hurt me. So, you know, that whole scenario. Alright, you actually stop off in the town. We're going to do some trading. Just want one, man. There we go. We're short on gems, too. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. And level 5. What did you teach me? Arcane armor, Curse of the Netherworld. I mean, I don't know that Curse of the Netherworld is necessarily the best of things for me, but it's something. And again, not real sure that my guy knows what that means or what that will do. I'd like to think that we are slightly closer to that one. We'll roll the dice. Slightly closer to that one than the other one. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, level cap reached. Right. I knew that. I was testing all of you. I don't know what to do with Findon. He is our strongest and weakest link at the exact same time, which makes literally no sense, but, well, it is what it is. Alright, did I miss a unicorn battle over here? Oh, yeah, these things spawned in after the fact. That they're not real. They're not real like you and I. Okay. So now the question is... Oh, that is level 5. Oh, okay. So did everything end up level 5? It looks like it. Okay, so we got a lot of spells that we can potentially still get. And maybe the Elusive Resurrect is one of them. Again, don't know that I have the skill to utilize the Elusive Resurrect, but... I'm still going to go travel to all the different towns and do the different town things, and it's going to be fine. Okay. Well, to speed this along, I'm very tempted. I don't do this generally because I like you guys coming along for the full ride, as it were. But maybe it makes sense to pause the recording and come back when we're ready for the fight, because just running around getting the last of the troops doesn't feel all that great. That you guys are gonna have to sit through that, so I don't know. Let's see how important if it brings me where I want it to. It did. I read the map properly. Yay, go me. Okay, so what do we know here? We know that we need that. We know that I forgot to do this earlier. And we know that everything else is totally fine right now. Alright. I guess Godric and crew can kind of mosey on over here. I just... Like, do I give Findon some Haven troops too? Stop. Like, I don't know. You would think that I would. Like, it kind of makes sense that I would, but that's fine. We don't have to do that right this second. We got paladins. We're gonna need some gems, which we're working on. It's gonna be okay. Okay, anyway, I know, despite all the stuff that we've done, I'm still not going to have the money for everything. I'm going to go, like, 52 or something. Let's say 10. Let's say... Oh, God, we're already that low, huh? 5. Oh, because they use... well, that makes sense. Oh, and they're not upgraded. Oh, well. I knew that. I was just checking to see if you all knew that. Well, I think it's okay. We're gonna go get some fat babies real quick. It's gonna be fine. A little fat baby action, and a whole bunch of them too, because they've been sitting here for a little while. I don't fully remember how this this plays out. I'm being 100% honest. I feel like it does not go well for me, this situation. But, maybe. Alright, end the turn. I mean, I don't really care how quickly Bindin and Godric and all of them get to where they're supposed to be going. Doesn't really matter to me. Because we're still going to end up waiting on the crew, so to speak. To show up and blow up and all that stuff. So, you give me the 30. I do miss the... And I think HOM 6... a little egregious with some of the choices is like being able to convert towns so you don't end up ever having to use anything that's not your own town because it doesn't make sense to you. You'd rather have one giant army in general, right? Like that's just a better way of doing things. So like I feel like that might be a bit much. However, I do feel as though it kind of makes sense to do a little bit how their town gating, their town portals work. It's like it's too easy for everyone to get it and use it, in my opinion. But I would not mind being in a town and being able to choose where I'm teleporting to, as far as other towns or forts or whatever, right? I guess it would just be towns. So, like, to me, that makes pretty good sense. Like, I like the way they decided to go about doing that. I think that is a smart move, and they kind of hit the nail on the head with that. Does it trivialize a lot of stuff, and can it make the AI incredibly broken? Absolutely. But, at the same time, it's very convenient, especially in situations like this. So, again, take from all that what you will. Is it a perfect solution? Absolutely not. But can it work? Yeah. Can it be very nice in certain circumstances and really add to the game as opposed to detract or take away from? I 100% believe it can. So, there you have it. There's my 1 1/4 cents. It's not a lot. Not a lot of sense, but I do like some of the choices they made in HOM 6. I also could see why people dislike HOM 6 due to some of the choices that they did make. You know, double-edged sword and all that. So I come up with a good idea, but at what weird and twisted cost? Exactly. Alright, this is going to be the last time we hang out here, and then we're going to move on to something else. I don't think we learned any new spells. Puppet Master, so on and so forth. Probably makes sense. I do want this upgraded, but can't afford it. And with that, we can get these boys, which are always welcome. Alright, now do we have a shortcut to getting up here? I don't believe so. I think we literally have to go around. Alright, so we're going to do that. And it's going to be glorious. Alright, I think by the time we're even like right here... Actually, maybe not. I don't. How close do I have to get? It's like right here. We're pretty close to in between the two. I could just run there. There's no point in teleporting. All right, we're just gonna get the stuff that we can. Oh, I use so much money on that. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna wait a little bit. It's crazy how much or how many forces we have accrued over the course. Also, let's just want to point out again. It's the same spells. Shouldn't they diversify a little bit with the spells that they're teaching these kids? I feel like they should. Not gonna be able to get them all. That's all right. Alright, guns to leave. And we're guns to, oh boy, guns to head back over here. go, 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 go. I am too close still. I don't technically need to go back to the main city that we were at before. Alright. I think we... Did I? Yeah, I got that. I see the little orange thing there. I think we stop over here and we do some tradeage. Because I think we desperately need the tradeage. Okay. What spells do we have here? Curse of the Netherworld, Word of Light. Alright, so we really kind of got just garbage spells. That's... That is a touch disappointing. Alright, I'll wait here one more turn, and then we out. And then it's time for us to return and bring forth the forces that we have acquired and accrued. Again, I don't think we've gained a tremendous amount. I know I have angels chilling back at the other town. It's fine. Alright, and we're just going to run down here. We are running off stables, which is a nice boon, as it were. And if we had some random extra group of troops, that would be fantastic, but sadly we do not. Like an extra hero that we could have do some of the legwork here. Shockingly low income for how many like things that we actually have going on here. Alright, I hope we're strong enough for the final battle. I do not know, but I certainly hope. Wait. I purposely left this one because I didn't want to step over there and waste time. See, I'm so good to you guys. You're like, you brought us along for that boring tedium. How dare you, sir? I know. I know I did. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do, since I'm trying-ish to match up the end of this with, like, the end of the base game of HOM 5 with the end of the base game for HOM 6. HOM 6, I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I've never actually beaten HOM 6 or gotten as far as I am now. But with HOM 6, currently, there is a thing. I saw a thing. No, there is... Oh. Okay, I see. There are 2 scenario maps that I assume are one-offs that finish out the base game. I think. I don't know. So, if that's the case, then I need to make choices based on that, I guess. I need to do that like relatively soon. Like after this map, start playing a little bit more HOM 6 so they coincide. And then we have, what, 2 more after this? This is 4 getting done, or 5? So, yeah. Alright, I guess Zahir here will start us off. I think so, maybe. Again, I'm not real sure about Findon. Oh, right, I was going to split more with our boy, but I guess we're not doing that now. It's okay. This doesn't seem overly challenging. I may have over-prepared for this. What the heck was that? Oh, he's spawning in addition. Okay, I understand. I'm like, I don't know what's happening at all right now. I don't understand anything. So every turn he gets additional forces that he gets to throw out there. Okay, I got you. Well, that's gonna suck for those guys. Alright, I guess the fat babies are gonna come out and try to help. Those like phantasmal forces? I don't know. I'm gonna shoot them anyway, though. Yeah, the griffins! They might be eternal. You know what? I think it's worth losing to 2 angels or whatever. The potential that we only lost to 2 angels. Sorry, I'm wanting to revive my 2 angels. I know I don't need to. And it's silly, but I wanted to. Ah, well. It's 4 angels at the end of the day. It's cool. Magic Mirror. Every damaging or cursed spell cast by the enemy has a chance to be randomly reflected to some other target, including enemy units. Reduce spell cast. I mean, don't. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, next up. What do you got for me? I'm so worried about Findon. I'm so worried about Findon. So, theoretically at this point, he broke the black crystal, which I don't remember what that did. He's going to take care of the thing where he's spawning additional forces. And then Findon's got to deal with the Tear of Asha, which doesn't really make any sense. Like, that's not a thing that you really have to do anything to. It's just, it is what it is, you know? Yeah, bring back some of these boys. Oh, no. Oh, you're just gonna walk? Okay, I like that. Good hustle. Good hustle. What do you got for me? You know you got some resurrection stuff you want to throw my way. Alright, who are we gonna resurrect? It's going to be the Griffins, the only ones that took any damage. So I might have been slightly over-prepared for this, but I had no way of knowing whether I was over-prepared. That should end it, right? Yeah. Well, I wish you luck, Findon. I think you've got the strength, though. We're going to hope. Because I actually am now very much regretting not giving you additional troops. Looks like you were gonna have a bad day, sir. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do this again. Gosh darn it. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to do this again. Alright, can I back out of this? Yes. Alright, we're gonna have to run the autosave. I'm sorry, folks. Apologies. Alright. Findon, we need to give you a bit more love. Actually, hold on. Godric, give me all your forces. I'm going to divide this up somewhat. Alright, Godric can get by with, like, way less. So could I, actually. I think we're going to put the vast majority of the forces on, oops. Excuse me. The vast majority of the forces onto Findon here. We're going to leave him with his trees, and we're going to leave him with, which might be a bad idea, and we're going to leave him with his magic casty boys. But this, in theory, should be more than enough to do what we need to do. I'll give you like 7 or 8? Yeah, something like that. I think he'll be okay with that. And then with, nope. We gotta actually go to Findin. We need to get rid of some of his forces. Alright, how do I do that? Like right here, right? No? What? Hello? Wait. Wait. Huh? What do you... By dismissing... Oh, the hero. Oh, that's not accurate. Okay, it's there. Sorry. I'm like, I know there's a way to dismiss things. I don't know how to do it. Okay, so again, theoretically, this is gonna work great. Maybe. I don't know that you need the fat babies, though. It's a tremendous amount of forces. I might as well give them to you. Put the fat babies there. I'm going to give you the vast majority of the archers. I'll keep those 2. I will give you the vast majority of these guys. And yes, it kills me that I have to do this. That I had to reload. I was worried and I took a gamble and it was not going to pay off. Alright, that should be plenty for everybody to do their jobs. Let's hope. Alright, if not, who knows what's going to happen. Alright, let's get it. It was a practice run. It's fine. Alright, the Griffin's going to go do this. Whatever. It's fine. Come on, ghostly trio. No? I'm actually a little worried now. Wait. Oh, this is Zahir. Okay. Never mind. I'm like, why am I, like, getting slaughtered right now? Doesn't make a lot of sense. It does. It's Zahir. Zahir is not really known for his not getting slaughtered skills. What he is known for, however, is showering things with meteors. I still very much think we're okay right now. We suck, though. Alright, gonna walk forward. We're gonna let our boys do some work. Ha! Alright, I'm okay with how all this is kind of going right now. I am gonna do the thing that I wanted to do, but I didn't want to pass up that first initial blast that we could do. We conjure in a phoenix. I want that phoenix in here. Okay, cool. Mass slow, whatever. Nobody cares. I mean, we probably care a little bit. Alright, yeah, we'll go do this. Alright, and the vampire's gonna come and be very horrible to us. Yeah, we'll try hitting them. Nice. They are putting out a tremendous number of troops. I am going to... I'm going to use Implosion on the vamps. I need those not to be alive anymore. I don't care about that at all, really. The unfortunate reality is that we still have to deal with stuff, though. So, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this guy. We're gonna blast him. We just have to kill that off, and then we're good. I know it doesn't look great right now. It looks like we're being overrun, and we're constantly spawning new forces and running into our melee guy, or sorry, our ranged guys with melee dudes, and it looks questionable and slightly rough, but we're really fine. I think I did the split appropriately. Probably left too much on everybody. There it is. All right, there's our first victory. Definitely more losses this time around. All right, next up, we got our boy Godric ready to do the Lord's work. Okay, he's gonna do my work. Really, it's a little different, but still gonna be effective, I think. A little less impressive though. You know, I think we're just gonna do this. We've got all of our forces ready to go in. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna have you run in and obliterate these fools. Yeah, you might as well go attempt to kill the ghosts. Pretty much how I expected things to go. Bloop. And bloop. And he's got like, what, 6 left? Yeah, no big deal. Drop that on him. Little first aid tent action going on here. Ghosts are kind of making a name for themselves. I guess lightning bolt. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Not much you can do about it at this stage. All right, Griffins, where are you? Other than eternal. I would have thought the Griffins would have landed by now. They should come down now. Griffins. There they are. Victory! Alright, cool. And finally, decked out Findin. Does he have enough strength to do what he needs to do? I have no idea. We're gonna hope. We are gonna hope. We are going to hope that Findin has what it takes. Okay. I think that's fine, probably, maybe. I don't know. Okay. They're kind of splitting their attack a little bit. They're hitting some blasts and nastiness on the archers. Sure, sure. I'm going to immediately bring you all back. There's not really a whole bunch I can do right now, so I'm going to step forward. I do hope you guys open the gate, though. That would be fantastic. All right. Lightning bolt itself. I guess we need to start hitting the liches. Okay, the vamps are coming forward. Findin's ready to do some work here. Apparently I can't do phantom forces on most things, apparently. I don't know why specifically, but I'm not really going to complain too much about it. Alright, we got a freebie there. Markal decided that he didn't like the Phantom Forces, so he opted to remove them. It's a good play. Alright, fat babies. They should be a delicious, delicious San Francisco treat. Get over here. Come on. Take us on. Take on me. Take on me. And all that stuff. Bzzz. Alright, the tree is going to step forward just slightly. Big Stinks and crew are ready to do Big Stinks and crew things. We're gonna once again drop some archers out here to do a little bit of that old damage coming at you. Suppose we're gonna wait. See, this is kind of how I was initially thinking we should have done this fight. Split some more forces out, see what we could do, and then see where we landed. Fat babies baited the big dragons. I like it. And beyond that, I think the fat babies are going to kill the big dragons. I'm going to try it. We're going to try to have the fat babies kill the dragons. We can do Markal. Oh, you missed. That's embarrassing. Hey, we landed the ghost shot. Nice. Alright, so this map is nearly done. It did take us a bit longer. Again, I wanted to be prepared. Turns out I over-prepared myself. And I suppose that's just fine, really. I don't know what I want to do. We had somebody with the ice bolt. Sure, why not? I'll hit you with a lightning bolt. Continue to hit you with things. Fat babies are gonna go and slay the dragons. Gave them the fat babies for a reason. The reason wasn't initially dragon slaying, but it worked out. I'm gonna be very upset if there's like, okay, now super battle. Okay. Where I would need to, like, accumulate all my forces. It's a very, terribly strewn battlefield here. What's up, big hands?
I accept your surrender.
Oh, are you gonna resurrect all of them?
Vile scum! For the abuse you have inflicted upon Isabel and the Griffin Empire!
For the butchery you committed in Ireland.
For just about everything you have ever done anywhere.
Oh,
That should cover it.
Yeah, no, that's good. Let me guess, you're gonna spawn your little babies and they're gonna come back. Why are you using a sword, not a... Yeah.
Well, I guess you'll just have to kill me. Send me to the afterlife. You know, that's the best news I've had in weeks.
Stop! Wait!
Oh, he gonna do something bad to him.
What's all this noise?
Just making sure
Of what?
that he at least won't be resurrected.
Fair.
There are certain advantages to having a talented archmage on the team.
True. We good? We good? Yeah. Alright, cool. We got through that one pretty well. Alright. Oh, this is mission 4. Okay, so we just hit the halfway mark. Okay, so maybe we do one more of these before we go back over to HOM 6 and start banging out some of those, which is fine. I thought we had finished 3 before, and that was 4, but that was 3. Okay, got it. The war against Isabel and the undead reaches its final stage. Zahir, Findon, and Godric will have to capture her and perform the rite of true nature. If all goes well, it will help the Queen to avoid the terrible fate of becoming the mother of the demon Messiah. Which, incidentally, guys and gals, after all is said and done, and we complete the HOM series, including all the DLCs, hopefully I have the skill to do that, or the luck, or at least the stubborn bullheadedness to accomplish that. We may go through and play the Dark Messiah Heroes of Might and Magic game. Which is not in the traditional sense. It was in Source or Source 2. I guess it was Source. And it's like a first-person melee type thing. I tried playing it way back in the day, and it kept crashing on my computer. I've played around with it since, in like sometime in the last like 3 to 5 years, and it worked. So we may do it, though. It's probably going to show some of its age. Think of like the original Half-Life, maybe Half-Life 2, somewhere in that range is where I think it was Half-Life 2. It should look similar to Half-Life 2. All right, so Phantom Forces, I think I already have that, probably. Treant and a Shield of Crystal Ice. I think the Treants are going to be the thing we go with here.
Talengard still stands, as does her queen. Tell me, Godric, as a loyal knight and follower of Elrath, how do you feel about Queen Isabel?
Well,
Lady Isabel must be healed. Barring that, she must be sequestered.
fair.
We may have to kill her.
Wow.
I would rather not.
I would rather not.
If we can avoid it. The harmony, Findon.
If there are demons involved, there can never be a harmony.
Fair.
Let's get into Talengard. That's the first priority. And then we shall see how to handle Queen.
Agreed.
Okay. We're all in agreement. I like it. Okay, so here's one of the things that you guys need to keep in mind. Oh god, we don't have a town to start with again. I hate this so much. Just let me start a traditional map. Why do you have to be so mean to me? And then we've all been neutered compared to what we had before. And I also have 6 trees, which does not help me in any way, but it's fine. Okay, so keep in mind, guys and gals, that the storyline and the tale from HOM 5, what we're experiencing now, what we've experienced for the last 160 whatever episodes, this is the final tale in the realm of Heroes of Might and Magic, short of the Dark Messiah game that I was talking about. Everything else that's come after it, 6 and 7, are both tales from the past, though 7 arguably might not 100% be. I'm going to have to look again. I can't recall. I know 90% of the game is set from tales of the past, essentially trying to inspire blah, 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 and they were telling tales of all this various different stuff, so on and so forth. So, I don't know if, like, the council and the meeting and, like, the actual present time of HOM 7 is post-HOM 5 events. I don't think it is. I think it's still before HOM 5 events. So, my plea to Ubisoft, whenever they do finally get around to making a HOM 8, which, again, fingers crossed, we're going to hope for it, we're going to beg for it, we're going to plead for it. But my desire, my hope, that when they do HOM 8, they continue and they push beyond, because right now they're just kind of filling in a lot of blanks and like building like tales to make stuff make sense and so on and so forth in a world that's already been established. And from a timeline, I don't know if this is supposed to connect, though loosely, with the events that happened, you know, in 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and all this stuff, right? And this is just kind of like a step forward, and then they're trying to connect all that. I don't know. I know like 3 ended the world that they were all in was Enroth, and then everybody moved into Axioth. And then with the DLCs, 2 of the DLCs that came out in HOM 7 that were free were the Lost Tales of Axioth. So I feel like they are all tied together, even though this whole HOM 5, HOM 6, HOM 7 is a new world. It's Ashan, right? So I do want to see the continuation of the story of HOM 5. I think that would be great. They can incorporate the whatever happened in the Dark Messiah game, if that's supposed to be canonical or what have you. I think that would be the direction they really need to go. We need a step forward, not necessarily filling in the blanks of what happened before. They did that already a bunch. We need new content. Anyway, I'm done. I've rambled. I babbled. I made this episode way longer than it needed to be, but in the end, we got through it. We defeated Markal. Apparently, we burned him, and he can't be resurrected. So no lichdom for him, I suppose. Until the very next episode, folks, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.